right, everybody. Welcome to the first Star Wars talk in a while. So, lots has happened. A lot has happened since the last time we had one of these, but not really so much that I felt like I wanted to do a video or talk about it. But this morning, the thing that I think most Star Wars fans have been waiting for since The Force Awakens came out, um, it happened. And that would be the Rogue One trailer dropping. And I'm not going to show any images from the trailer because it just dropped today, and so I think Disney would put a copyright strike on me because they're definitely going to want to push people towards the Disney YouTube for that video. So please go check it out. Just go to the Star Wars YouTube channel. Go check out the Rogue One trailer. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, which is it looks incredible. I mean, what I read a lot of the comments on the video, and the thing is, I've long since realized that we're never going to make all of the Star Wars fans happy in this world. It's just never going to happen. Um, but for the life of me, I cannot understand why people are not excited about this film. It looks so good. Completely different than anything we've had before. The acting looks top notch. The action looks incredible. The dark tone to the movie just screams of like Empire Strikes Back. It just looks so good. I mean, there's not a whole lot that you can't say negative about it. I know a lot of people wanted to see Vader. I being one of them, I would have loved, for them to close that trailer out with just 1 or 2 seconds of Vader breathing, and then just a quick shot of him walking, or gosh, if they could have done it with him igniting a lightsaber, it would have been like the cherry on top. But honestly, what we got for a teaser, considering we're still, 10 months away from the movie coming out, we got, well, not 10 months, we're, 8 months away from the movie coming out. So considering we're still 8 months away from the movie coming out, we got everything we need. I mean, we got to see what the story's going to be about. We got to see some of the major characters. Got to see Forrest Whitaker, Ghost Dog, in his element. Felicity Jones looking radiant, awesome. Looks like she's going to be able to carry this movie with relative ease. So, and I really love the alarm going off in the second half of the trailer. Just that alarm just continuously pulsing, and with the Imperial theme playing in the background, it's just, man. Like, I mean, Disney, like, I don't know if it's Disney's hiring a company or if this is all internal Disney folks that are making these trailers, but do they know how to do a Star Wars trailer? Because they take these old John Williams themes and they kind of play with them just a little bit, and they know how to tug at your nostalgia just enough. And with this one, unlike, I mean, I like in some ways how they didn't include Vader, because it's supposed to be a completely different type of Star Wars movie. And all of these Star Wars stories that are going to be happening in between the actual episodes are supposed to be completely different types of movies. Starting with this one. This one was always supposed to be a war film / heist film. And that's kind of what they're framing it up to be. More war than heist at this point. Although you did see some of the characters dressed up in Imperial garb. But it seems more war-oriented than heist-oriented. But, who knows? It's going to be a long movie, so we'll see how it all goes out. But, and now Disney's plan for why they waited so long is making sense, because what just happened on Monday? Well, on Monday, they released the Force Awakens DVD, and so they've closed that chapter on the Force Awakens. That DVD's out, they're selling it, and now with Rogue One, they can completely start launching into the Rogue One marketing, which I think they're releasing this one today. I think Comic-Con, Star Wars Celebration will get a full-length trailer. Um, and I think we'll probably get more trailers this time, actual trailers, than we got with the other films, or than we got with The Force Awakens, because there's not a lot they can give away with this one, because it's just like everybody knows how it's going to end, number one, and then number two, there's all new characters, all new everything that they're going to have to kind of set up for some of the people who are not familiar with the Star Wars lore. Um, you know, even people who went to see The Force Awakens are, you know, a lot of the people that went to see The Force Awakens are not going to know where this fits in the Star Wars world. So they're going to have to explain where they are, explain what's going on. So you're going to have a few more trailers, I think, because I still think while they're not expecting this to do The Force Awakens type money, I still think they're expecting this to probably pull in about $1 billion. And they're not going to get crowds like that from just your normal Star Wars fans. They're going to have to pull in some other folks. And so the only way to do that is to legitimately, get people invested into the story, and they're going to have to reveal, I think, a little bit more than what they did with The Force Awakens, where all they really had to do was just show everybody the old characters, and everybody was on board at that point. So this was a great kickoff. This was what we wanted. This looks like a completely different type of Star Wars movie, and I, for one, could not be happier. So please go check out the video, the teaser on the Star Wars channel. Go look at it. Let me know what you think. Feel free to post comments down below. If you're disappointed and you disagree with what I'm saying, please tell me why. Honestly, what would you want from, given what this story is about? And by the way, if were one of the people who just didn't want to see this story, well, then of course you're not really disappointed. You got exactly what you expected. And so therefore you're not disappointed, you just didn't want to see it. And so you don't really care about the trailer. And you don't really care about what's going to be happening. And that's fine. Perfectly fine with me. I can go either way with that. I understand both sides of that argument, where you'd rather stick with, give me, backstories, give me, like the Han Solo movie, and give me all these other different Star Wars stories that they're planning, versus just this obscure event that took place right before A New Hope. And if you're one of those folks, I get it, but then you're not disappointed in the trailer. You are just getting what you expected, and therefore not wanting to see it, and that's fine. But if you legitimately knew what this story was going to be about, and you legitimately knew, been following everything that's been going on, you shouldn't be disappointed in what you saw, because it's exactly what they said it was going to be. It's a war-style film, completely different type of look than some of the other Star Wars films, completely different type of characters, following, not Jedi and not Sith. It's just this very smaller scale story focused on these individuals. And so I don't know what else you would have been expecting, but by all means, comment in the comments below, and happy to go back and forth with some folks. But again, this looks great to me. This is exactly what I wanted to see from a Star Wars film in general. So anyway, that's our first video in a while now, and so hopefully you guys got to see the teaser, and you let me know what you think.